I'm ready for war. I'm ready for more. Whole squad in the field, yeah, we tell them I'm ready for more.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. SOS.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
55's mine, guys. 55.
Now Murray off play action. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Play fake. Murray. They'll roll him out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, 34 yards. And the Cardinals are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Tannehill going to hand it Henry on the option. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style, too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Off the option, here's Henry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down. So the completion there, but Charles, looking at this defense, certainly in for a tough task here this afternoon. What are some of the keys for them if they want to come out on top?
Well, the first thing, partner, is they just allow the completion there. They don't want to get a string of those going. Let him get his confidence. Let him get into the rhythm of the game, the flow of the game, and all of a sudden, he's feeling like he can do no wrong. You want to really get after his timing a little bit, knock a few balls away, and make things uncomfortable for him, because if he feels relaxed, you are in for a tough afternoon.
That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Now the first carry for Brian Hill. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go. 30. Here I come. Run. 22's coming, Mike.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. There he goes left side. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes it at the 7. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early. to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem.
And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Another big-time play there by Malcolm Butler, and let's face it, we can't say interception and Malcolm Butler without thinking back to Super Bowl 49 and his tremendous pick of Russell Wilson. 4 picks for Tennessee last year. That tied his career high.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cards are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Prater for the egg. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Tannehill going to hand to Henry on the option. 50 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Nothing, our score after one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tannehill going to hand to Henry on the option. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Mike's 22, Mike's 22.
Big stop, D. Big stop, let's go. Switch.
Hey. Slam, slam, slam. Watch the safety creep. Hey.
Derrick Henry. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Rolling to his right. Touchdown! Julio Jones. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament. They say you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he fires one incomplete. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Omaha. Check tight. Mike 54. Mike 54. Too little, Captain. 54 is Mike.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
65.
Flush to his right. Oh, what a catch by Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
Here we go. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Hey, watch that.
Play action. Now it's Murray.
Watch the pass.
Going deep for Hopkins. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins, 42 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting. 90
yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Off the option, here's Henry. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. To throw is Tannehill. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Not much there, only a yard.
Boy, that one was well read defensively, and this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill, complete to Jones. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Tannehill going to hand to Henry on the option. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Off the option, here's Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On second and a couple, Tannehill. A check down here for Henry. And it's a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry from 4 yards out. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. On play action, it's Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
So first thing that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission. Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Tannehill going to hand to Henry on the option. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Off the option, here's Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. A final final shot before half from Murray. Escaping the pressure right. So we reach halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken at the goal line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Darrell Daniels, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Coach. Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. I'm coming for you, son. Check. 50.
Here's Murray.
55. Who that?
That ball complete to Isabella. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
55's mine, guys. 55. No chance. Hey, check right. Watch it. Omaha. 55.
To throw, it's Murray. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike. Record. Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Hey. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here.
Throwing again, Murray. And the catch made by Hopkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Hey, here I come. Mike 55. Rabbit. 55's mine.
Here's Murray. Flushed out right. Throw left side complete. That's Daniels. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, this is Edmonds. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Green.
Shotgun now from Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater, and the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. Tannehill going to hand to Henry on the option. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the option, here's Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. He completes it to Jones. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Tannehill going to hand to Henry on the option. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd down at 5.
We want it. Come to
Here's Tannehill. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's 3rd and 5.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Max 22, Max 22. We own them. We own them. Hey.
Here's Tannehill. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here's Tannehill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Fighting through. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Check your hot read.
Now Murray. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Check.
Throwing now is Murray. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area and he just put it well over his head out of harm's way.
What's the run? They're running it.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Murray going to throw. Throw left side, complete to Isabella. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
Ricky. Swim.
They'll go for it with Edmonds. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. First down, Murray. They'll roll him out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jayon Brown able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You see this a lot when quarterbacks can't find anyone open. They wait in the pocket, then eventually they just air one downfield because they want to avoid the sack and maybe a little bit of frustration. That one winds up incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Check 55 for Mike. Check 55 for Mike. Let's go, deep. How you doing?
They're going for it. It's Murray. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kevin Byard. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a two-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Off the option, here's Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 153 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Tannehill going to hand to Henry on the option. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Tannehill on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Desperation time for Tannehill on fourth down. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this to Ferkser, the tight end. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Got three down. 55's Mike, guys, 55. Three buzz.
Murray now. This one caught by Isabella. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Here we go. Defense all day. Omaha. Whip. Watch the whip.
Murray now to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Check, 55.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray.
Here I come again.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Mike 5.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Check. 55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Bang.
To throw is Murray. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
55's Mike, guys. 55. Woo-hoo. Hey, check Mike. Big ace. Close. Omaha.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Stop, but from where they mark it, he has the first down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
55, Mike.
Back to throw it, Murray. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Off play action, Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Prater for the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
Get ready, get ready. Leave. Check.
Now it's Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
22's coming. Leave. Mike's 22. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the...
Third and long, it's Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Now back onto the field comes the Cardinal offense, and they're going to try for two. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. One last throw here for Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey,